firstly, can you tell us a little bit about your company, Vurchoo?
Yeah, so I started Vurchoo Jewellery about 6 years ago now, and I've been working with Teach a Man to Fish since near the beginning. And I saw a gap in the market for ethical jewellery that wasn't at either end of the price spectrum. The idea for Vurchoo had been planted that, hey, I could actually help people and design at the same time. And I was like, all right, so what I'm going to do is create jewellery collections inspired by children's drawings and anything, their stories from around the world, and then return a portion of the profits back to their schools by Teach a Man to Fish, and create like an endless circle of inspiring and giving and looking good, feeling good and doing good, all wrapped up.
Can you remember what your first experience was as an entrepreneur?
So I kind of was a very tentative entrepreneur. I was really fortunate to be given some business mentorship by someone in the jewellery industry. I knew I wanted to be my own boss, and I wanted to do something that made the world a better place at the same time. So yeah, I suppose my first experience was a little bit daunting, but I was really, really excited.
Why do you think it's important that businesses make a positive impact towards a fairer world?
I think for a better world to really be created, we need to encourage the big businesses to do it. And the only way the big businesses are going to do it is if the smaller business change the perspective of the everyday consumer. So it's important that I think we add giving and being responsible and ethical and sustainable into those items.
What advice would you give to a young person who wants to start their own or set up their own business?
I took baby steps to start my business, and I think that's one of the reasons I survived. Persistence, that's another thing. You have to be extremely persistent. I was like, right, I really, really believe in this. I even had people say you should probably like knock it on the head now. It's just like it's taking too much time, but I really did believe it was going to work. So I was like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And yeah, it turns out it was. Don't be scared to ask questions. I ask questions, network. If you're passionate and confident about what you do, let people know that. Market research is so crucial. I can't stress it enough. If you don't know who your customer is and what they want, etc., then it's not going to work.
What do you feel are the highlights of running your own business?
I was walking down my local high street and I saw someone I didn't know wearing some Vurchoo jewellery. And it's like, oh wow, there's like the biggest compliment ever is they're walking around wearing Vurchoo. And not only by wearing them are they supporting me, they're supporting children around the world.